everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks everybody for joining me today. I am doing another project using He's All That stamp set and our dies. These are carrying over into our new catalog. I will also be using some of our DSP, and I know it has been sold out, it's retired, but you know, you could use any masculine style DSP for these type of cards I'm going to do. So I have tons of DSP left over, and like many of you, I need things to do with it. So I was looking for some fun folds that use a lot of DSP, and I came across this one. And I saw it on Patty Bennett's blog, and Patty had gotten it from someone else. So this fold has been out there for a little while, but I'm going to do a masculine. I'm actually doing 3 cards with it. So you need to stay and watch all 3 cards, because the last one's going to be a special pop-up card that I'm excited about. You're actually going to see it as I do it for the first time. I did not make any samples. So I just kind of laid it out, and hopefully it will all go smoothly. So let's just give it a shot and see what happens. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to pull in, this is the paper I'm using. It's the one with the cars. I'm taking all my extra pieces here. I'll make sure I get those off. So I've cut 3 pieces, all right? And these pieces are all 5 1/4 by 11 3/4 inches long, okay? Then I scored them. So write this down if you want, or you can come back. 5 1/4 by 11 3/4, and then they have been scored at 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and then 7 3/4. So that is the same with all these papers. They are all folded and scored the same, just like this, all the same size. Now, the thing you'll notice differently is I cut the TSP in different directions. So I have it going this way, landscape, to do just a nice simple fun fold. So you just kind of, crease on the score lines in an accordion style, and then it's going to go like this. Okay, and then we can open it up. We have our cards. So we're going to decorate that in a minute. Then I had one where I started my scoring with the cars going, this direction, with the wheels of the car on the left side. And then I started scoring. And with this one, I started with the roofs of the car going this way, and then scored the same. All right, so when this folds up, it's gonna go like this, and then I can, I'm gonna do it landscape, so it folds down like this. This is gonna be my pop-up card, so we're gonna do that one last. And then this one, with the wheels at the smaller, pointing to the smaller panel, we're going to fold that up, and this is going to be a gift card holder. Okay, so we've got a plain card, gift card holder, pop-up card. So we're going to start out with our plain card first. So this is 5 1/4 by 11 3/4. Okay, we're going to fold this in. Now let me get my stack of goodies that I'm using for this one. Okay. So the final size, once this is folded up, is 4 by 5 1/4. So I am going to layer this on a piece of Early Espresso that's just a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. That is going to give it a little more support, a little more strength. So let's go ahead and add this in. Get this glued down. A little bit to the... Well, I can't seem to get it on straight. Let's just give this one more try here. You know how those days go where it's hard to get it straight. Now, you could leave this open. You could glue this down and just have this open, or you could glue this down and just have it open like that. I think that is what I'm going to do. I don't need all these extra flaps, so I'm just going to glue this flap down, and I'm going to glue this flap to the back. And so now my card just opens like that, and that's all I need. All right, now this is one of the die cut elements. You could also just put a piece of white in here. I'm going to do this and then have this showing. And I'm not even stamping on this piece, so we'll figure out how much we want showing, and then we'll stick this down. I'm kind of holding it, whoop, get my fingers off the adhesive. Holding it here to see, make sure I have it pretty even, and then just putting that down there. And then I'm going to adhere this little hooray tag. Now if you don't have this paper, you know, just put a little piece of white in here, whatever color you want, and then stamp it. Then on the front, I've die cut a piece of white using the dies. I've also cut a couple of these little argyle patterns, and then I've taken one of the banners, and I have this Happy Birthday to a Classic, and I'm going to stamp it in black. Make sure I get a good image, and let's see if we can get this stamped right in the center of this. It's hard to see. Hold on, let me put a piece of black here so I can see a little better. When I'm doing white on white, it's hard to judge that. All right, now what I have done previously to save time, I stamped another one of these in Cajun Craze on some scrap paper, and then I trimmed out the little truck. So I'm gonna pop up my truck on here, just for, you know, just for giggles. Plus it's cute and it's fun to have something a different color. All right, he's a little crooked, that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to adhere it to this. So we're gonna have a little bit of a little banner sticking out on either side, just like this. And we're gonna pop this up as well. We'll do 3. Okay. And just put that right in the middle, and then I'm going to, we're going to adhere these just behind it a little bit to give it some more texture. I think I'll use a little Tombow liquid glue to put these on with. Whoop, there it goes. Probably shouldn't hold that over the card in case it splatters out. I just want a little teeny bit here. When it comes to Tombow, less is better. All right, you know who you are, you heavy gluers. Less is better. Okay, and we're gonna do this other one down here. I did a one in the Cajun Craze and one in Early Espresso, just so it would show a little better down here. All right, and then I have, actually thought we had class last night, and I only had a few small ones left, and then I was digging around and found a whole new pack. I have a bunch of them coming because if you spend $50 before tax and shipping this week, I'm going to send you a pack of these, and they are on their, well, they've been ordered. They're on the slow boat from Stampin' Up! This week. So that they should be here hopefully soon. I'm going to just do 3 of these on the bottom. Hopefully straight. Cute! So look at that fun card. And I've used half a sheet of DSP. I'm so excited. I love using DSP. Okay, so that is card number 1. All right, now we're going to do, let's see, which one is this? Nope, that's the last one. Okay, let's do, I've dropped them all. Hold on just a second. Okay, so this is the one where we're gonna do a pocket card, like a gift card holder. So I've done the same thing. I'm going to layer it on a piece of black. So we can go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is kind of a double pocket card. So we've got a pocket right here and a pocket back here. So we need to close these up. Now you can use Tombow adhesive if you want, or you can use some tear and tape. I'm gonna try the tear and tape and just put it on one side here. I know a lot of you like to cut your tear and tape. You don't have to cut it. I keep telling you, and yet I keep seeing everybody trying to cut it with their scissors, and it just, you struggle with it. Make life easy for yourself, right? We all can use an easier life. Okay, so I've put adhesive. Now I have my pockets. Okay. And then I can go in here and I can do my inside sentiment. I can do one of these, but actually I think I'll just cut a piece of white to go on the inside, because actually I don't even need to. I could close, I'm probably gonna just close that up. So what I have, this is one of the other elements in that paper, but you could just cut yourself a card. And I'm gonna put this in here. Let's just stamp. We're gonna stamp, we'll use our black since that was our background. And we're doing the car one. So I'm going to do Happy Birthday to a Classic right here, whoop, on the left. And then I can do a little bit of writing right here. I don't have to write a lot. I can just put it right there. Okay, and then we can put a gift card in here. I use my sample gift card, but you know, for a card thing, you could do, you know, if they go to Pet Boy, you could Pet Boys or Discount Auto, or even a car wash gift card. You know, what man wouldn't want that, really? For birthday, for Father's Day, whatever, you know, whatever you want to do. And then we have this little fun card right there. Do I want to do that card? No. I'm saving this. This is my last car. I've used all my cars, but what I am gonna do is I have a strip, an extra strip of Cajun Craze. I'm gonna trim it off, I'm afraid. Let me trim it off here. I just need it 5 1/4. And I think this is actually 5 1/2. Okay. Some of these little elements in this DSP pack I have used all of, and then many of them I have not used at all. So this has been really nice to be able to do this. So I am going to do this one. Just hope your day is a grand adventure. Let's pop that up. We're going to put that right in the middle because we do have, you know, our sentiment right here. This is a happy birthday to a classic. So we don't have to have a, what am I saying? A car. I was looking to see if I maybe had, no, I think we're just going to go like that. Let's add a couple of these little guys. Let's do, we'll do a, whoop, come back. Oh, I've got 2 on there. Okay. A small, and let's do another small. Maybe we'll do one over there. Super cute and simple. You can leave it like this. You can add something here if you want, or glue that down. Okay, I will probably glue that down because I think this is enough. But I know some of you just want to, you know, more is more. So feel free to leave this open to put a special note or stamp something else in there. Okay, so that is our gift card holder. Now, I'm excited about this one. This is going to be our pop-up card. So same thing, but I have my tires pointing down towards my big panel. So that way all my images are going to be go in the right direction. So this is going to go on another piece of black, so a 1/4 sheet. But before I do that, so I'm going to glue this down. I don't need this extra flap here. So I'm going to put that down. But right here on this flap, this is where I have to put my pop-up mechanism. So I'm going to go from the back, and this is the most simple one you can do. I'm just going to cut up a slot right here. I'm going to cut a slot right here. Okay, hopefully that's big enough. This is what's going to pop up. So I've cut the little slot right here. I'm going to pop it out and fold it so it's going to go the opposite direction. So you can see I did that little stair step. I just want to make sure it's just big enough to go on my car. Okay. I think we can make that just a tad bit bigger. Just a tad. Where's my cut? There it is. Okay. I'm going to fold this in. I know this looks like I'm struggling, but it's really not that hard. Okay, I'm just trying to get it folded so it looks nice. Okay, so that little piece has been pushed in, and when you open it up, here's what it looks like. Can you see that? Right like that. Okay, so it looks like just a little, you know, I don't know what to call it. All right, so now I can glue this down to my base. I'm gonna put some adhesive here. I'm not putting any adhesive right here. I'm gonna skip that part, go around that. I can put it right below it, but I don't want to cover that up. Okay, let's get this centered. And you don't see it because it's hidden behind here. And then what we're gonna do is adhere this down, but we don't, once again, we don't wanna cover, well, let's see. We can cover that. Because if that's sticking, no, we don't wanna cover it. Don't cover this area, just cover the DSP. And do the side. And then right under there. All right, so we're not putting any adhesive where that notch is. We're just gonna glue that down, and then you don't see any mechanism. It looks all nice and smooth. And then we open it up, and we've got that the little jog, and we're going to just put a little adhesive right near the fold. And I want to make sure, I'm gonna lay my car right here. I wanna make sure there's no adhesive below the car because it does come up a little bit from the wheels. So make sure there's no adhesive here. All right, so now when we open it, our little car pops up. Isn't that cool? I love it. And then you can see that the car is sticking out from the card. All right, so next I'm going to adhere this. We're gonna have a little bit of that showing, which is okay. But this is where we can do our writing. I put it pretty close up there, close to where the little mechanism goes. And then I'm gonna do Hope Your Day is a Grand Adventure. That's our inside sentiment. And I'm just gonna pop that up right there, okay? Then on the front, I am going to do, I'm gonna stamp this again. Let's do black. I'm doing it white on white. It's just hard to see. Hopefully that's pretty straight, okay. Then I have a second little car. I cut out 2 of these before I started my video here, because I just think that's a lot of fun. And it's easy to cut out too. Okay, so I had grabbed, maybe I had just one of these. I was going to do, you know what, let's do a little bit of ribbon. Do we have some ribbon? Let's just do a little bit of ribbon on this one. Just cut a piece off here. Just for fun, give it a little bit of texture. I'm gonna fray this one too. Fray it a little bit on the ends. Okay. Isn't it crazy how one end always frays nice and then the other end is always a pain? I don't know why we can't have even frames on both ends. Be so much easier, right? Okay. Let's put a little adhesive right here to hold the ribbon on. Hopefully centered for the most part. All right, let's pop this up. I'm just gonna do 2. To a classic. And then let's grab our, let's do maybe 1, 2, 3. We'll do, I think that's good. We're just gonna go with that. So here we go, and then we've got our pop-up. So same dimensions, just changing the way we, which direction we cut our paper, and then which pieces we choose to glue down or to go either way. So I hope you enjoyed today's projects. These were a lot of fun to make. Check back in on Monday, and I'm going to do a gift card holder, another one, using the barbecue paper. So I'm excited about that one. All right, I will see you Monday. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.